Bueno, gente, sean todos bienvenidos a Tensor Plus. Hoy estamos en el canal de Subnautica. ¿Por qué? Hace tiempo en el canal principal yo subí un short de Subnautica 2. Pues bien, hace un mes Subnautica sacó este vídeo, ¿vale? Este vídeo que es de Subnautica 2 Tech Blog, creando al leviatán colector, ¿vale? Es un vídeo de Subnautica donde nos van a explicar un poquito el leviatán colector. Yo lo voy a reaccionar, sé que son ahora mismo con estas dos reacciones seguidas. Prometo intentar hacer algo nuevo en el próximo vídeo, así que ahora vamos a poner los subtítulos. Nuestro comentario no. Subtítulos, sí. Pues vamos a verlo. Creando al leviatán colector. Bueno. Vamos a ver qué tal. Vamos a ver qué tal.
Hey, I'm Corey Strader. I was art director on Subnautica 1 and Below Zero. And on Subnautica 2, I'm the visual development lead.
Okay.
We know fans have been looking forward to learning more about the creatures in Subnautica 2. So in this dev video, we want to take you through the process of how we create a creature from the very beginning all the way through the various stages of development.
O sea,
We're going to show you how we
nos van a mostrar un poco todas las etapas del desarrollo de este nuevo leviatán, que es el leviatán del tráiler, gente.
created the collector leviathan,
El leviatán
starting at the
recolector.
beginning with the concept art. The visual design for this leviathan started with
Bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a empezar, ¿no? Con los concept arts. Esto sería la larva. Vale, esto de aquí sería la larva. Esto sería el... Me gusta este leviatán, este de aquí. Este no sé. Esto me recuerda a las del velucero, a las ballenas. No sé. Bueno.
multiple
sigamos.
rounds of quick, low-detail thumbnail sketches.
Sí,
Here we're
conceptos
focused on
rápidos.
exploring a wide range of shapes and silhouettes. It was important to find a look that both
Esto me recuerda a un warper, por ejemplo. Esto una ballena, un cachalote. Esto un cocodrilo. La cara al menos de un cocodrilo.
aligned with the design brief and was distinct from the leviathans in our previous Subnautica games. Out of all these designs, this Cthulhu-inspired beast resonated
Esto es un leviatán. Creo que es la fase final, creo, del concept art. Pero esto es como un kraken.
with the team. There's 4 tentacles that grab, crush, swat, and terrify players. The next
Sí.
pass, though still rough, reworked the head and body and
Enseña
added
la
some
cabeza.
color and patterning. We wanted to move it further from the giant squid look and add an element of
calamar gigante.
surprise to the design.
Es un calamar
So we
gigante.
explored having the body split open to reveal a glowing internal structure. Further refinements and iterations on various elements followed. Explorations of different looks for the internal structure, mouth anatomy, head patterning, and deadly tentacle tips.
Hostia.
Eventually, we ended up with this final concept of the Leviathan and all of its nightmarish glory. As a final note, the concepting doesn't always stop once a creature has entered production. At multiple points after the first pass on the model had been done, and we'd had a chance to see it in game, we did paint
Volvemos a
overs to
pintarlo
improve the
dentro
head
del juego.
patterns and rework the mouth design.
Vale.
Hope you enjoyed this look at how we concepted the Collector Leviathan.
Está chulo. Al menos lo que tenemos aquí está chulo. Me gusta. Vale.
Hi, my name is Marcelo, and I'm the lead character artist in
Marcelo.
Subnautica
Ok,
2.
Marcelo.
And today, I'm gonna give you guys a quick glance behind the curtain on the process
Supongo
of
que esto será
modeling
en
the
Blender.
Collector Leviathan. As with pretty much all creatures that we make, it starts out as a single sphere, that I then start modeling its shape. This process is very similar to traditional clay sculpting. At this point, I'm focusing on getting the main forms and proportions of the creature down, so that I have everything where I need it without worrying about detail. This is by far the most important part of the whole
Esto-
process,
ok.
where I establish a strong base that I can build
La base
upon.
sólida sobre la que trabajar. Tiene-
After that's done,
tiene
I
que
start
ser
building
muy
the model
jodido
structure,
Blender.
and
Yo
this is where I can
intenté
have some
pillar
fun
Blender
making it
y
look and feel
no pude.
believable. As this guy is very large, it takes a lot of detail to make sure
Muchos
that it holds up
detalles.
in quality up close. And that means many hours of drawing
que
little
mirad lo que
wrinkles and
pasa, o sea,
pores.
Pasa de verse así
It takes a lot of detail to make sure that it holds up in quality up close.
a verse
And that means
así, gente. O sea, ya me diréis vosotros, es la hostia.
many hours of drawing little wrinkles and pores.
Arrugas y poco roso.
so that in the end it looks just right. And after many hours of work, here's the final sculpt.
Me gusta. Me gusta el trabajo
After
final.
we get the sculpt done, we go through a lot of technical processes and iteration that I won't bore you with, until we get to the final result in an engine that we can play with and that you can see now.
Hostia, esto es in-game. Esto es el modelo in-game, pero parado, ¿no? Ok.
Thank you for watching, and I can't wait for you guys to see this in game.
Ven acá.
Hey everybody, my name is Colin Knippel. I'm the principal
Colin.
animator on Subnautica
Hola,
2. I've been with the studio since Natural Selection 2, and I was lead animator on the past 2 Subnautica projects. We animators out on the worlds like to wear a lot of hats in our department, so I'll be showing you some of the rigging work I did on the Collector Leviathan. Something different we did for Subnautica 2 is that we're using Blender. Blender is an open source project, meaning all of you can go and download to use this tool for free right now.
Sí.
Blender was a tool we investigated way back at the start of Subnautica, but it really hit its strides around the time of Below Zero, and it felt production ready when we began this project.
O sea,
I
empezaron
enjoyed
con
using the
Blender.
rapidly developing software.
Subnautica 1 no se hizo con Blender. Subnautica 2 tampoco. O sea, Subnautica Velucero tampoco. Supongo que estaré mostrando con qué se hizo Subnautica. Así que no lo sé.
And I'm pleased to know our fans can get inspired by using the same software the Subnautica devs use. Another new aspect of Subnautica is our use of Unreal and our adoption of Unreal control rigging. The workflow has some cool innovations new to rigging systems. With this new tool, we can bring previously impossible rigging techniques into our game. I love learning new systems and seeing what I can get out of them, so this has been a lot of fun for me. What control rigs have allowed us to do is build our cinematics within our game world. With this, we can build nuance and exciting cinematics faster than we could have dreamed with our previous tools. These new tools will allow us to push cinematics and creature interactions to a new level of immersion. The Collector Leviathan has been a labor of love for a while now. I think we have a great team on it, and I hope you all enjoy this new terror when Subnautica 2 comes to early access. Thanks for watching.
Vale.
Hello, my name is Stefan Sorensen,
Hola,
and
Stefan.
I'm the senior technical animator on...
Este de aquí es el animador. Vamos a ver qué animaciones le dan. Porque es un pulpo, no tiene que estar estático. O sea, un calamar, perdón. No tiene que estar estático. Supongo que se tendrá que mover los tentáculos. Tal y como hacía el Reaper Leviatán en el Subnautica 1, que a veces gritaba y se le movían las fauces. Hacía así, ¡guau! Y se le movían las fauces, ¿no? O tal y como hacía el Leviatán de Velucero, que para atacar hacía el Leviatán sombra de Velucero, que era el enemigo este que se parecía al Leviatán fantasma.
On Subnautica 2, and in this video we're going to discuss the tentacle animation tech that I worked
Se va a mover así, van a tener colisiones los tentáculos.
on for the Collector Leviathan.
Está qué guapo.
So, to start off, for its general movement, the tentacles operate within Unreal's physics system. I set up how the tentacles react and simulate within the world with an aim to give a sense of weight and flow within water, and making them feel more grounded and realistic within the world. Now, one of the challenges was to have the player or vehicle interact with the tentacles while they were simulating. So additional animation technologies were leveraged, such as physical animation and control rig. This allowed that to take place. Finally, a custom-built synchronization system for animation for the complex interactions when the tentacle grabs the player or vehicle. When all the systems are working together, this provides a fairly cool visual experience for the Collector Leviathan when it grabs the player.
Hi everyone, I'm Lewis, designer on Subnautica 2, currently focusing my work on Leviathans in the game. Here I will walk you through some of the process for developing one of our main Leviathans, the Collector. The first step is a design document where ideas are outlined for achieving the desired challenge level and dimensional tone. Here I detailed Here, I detailed the sequence for when the collector
Vale,
has
tú
grabbed the
editaste la
player
secuencia,
and is about to
ok.
swallow them whole. Using
Pues quiero ver
storyboards,
esto.
ideas are outlined.
¿Quién es este? ¿Quién es este leviatán de aquí? Esto es nuevo, ¿eh? Y este nos lo han censurado, ¿sabes? Parece el leviatán larguito. Esto no lo han censurado, ojo.
For achieving the desired challenge level and emotional
Ojo,
tone.
ojo, ojo. Es un
Here,
leviatán
I
también, ¿eh?
detailed the sequence for when the collector has grabbed the player and is about to swallow them whole, using storyboards and references to complement the detailed brief.
Ok.
Because of my past experience as an animator, I was also able to jump in and help out with some of the
Para las
animations on the
animaciones,
creatures as
ok.
well, including this one. This sequence was done directly in Unreal, using its native animation tools. After putting in the main poses and deciding on the overall
principales
beats,
y decir los
I can start
movimientos
refining my
generales.
animation curves, which track the position,
Claro,
rotation, and
curvas,
scale of every part of the rig.
posición, rotación, sí, entiendo.
After days of
Ay,
fine-tuning,
mira la boca.
incorporating feedback, and the occasional
Mira
raging
la
of
boca,
my
está llena de
screen,
dientes.
I handed off the finished
Ojo.
file to be incorporated into the game.
¡Ojo!
Of course, animation is only part of
Así
it.
se vería.
Visual effects, sound effects, simulations, these are all layered by other team members to enhance the
Ojo,
moment.
oh, y te...
On the implementation
¡Oh!
side, we used
Qué
lots
guapo,
of
miremos
built-in...
esto otra vez, miremos esto otra vez.
Of course,
Lo agarra,
animation is only part of it. Visual effects, sound
Abre la
effects,
boca.
simulations, these are all layered by other team
lo
members
mete dentro,
to
él
enhance.
intenta escapar, pero el calamar le hace... Y lo aplasta.
The
¡Qué
moment.
guapo!
On the implementation side, we used lots of built-in Unreal tools such as the behavior tree.
Como era
However,
el
our engineers also
comportamiento.
provide custom-made tools based on design needs, providing extensive control over every element of the behavior. From general conditions under which the creature appears, to its speed and weight, to its moment-to-moment decision-making,
Decisiones.
based on the environment as well as the
Condiciones
player's
y entorno.
actions, every aspect is accounted for.
Mira, ahí está.
As you can see
En
here,
game.
it's
¿Qué coño ha
spotted the
hecho?
player from afar, and now that it's close
¿Qué ha
enough,
hecho?
well, dinner time.
Vale.
It's always so satisfying to see all the elements come together after months of
Está.
hard work
Luego de
alongside
meter-
talented
Oh.
colleagues. And the Leviathans make this extra
sienten
special.
aún más
I
especiales.
really can't
Tengo
wait
ganas,
for
tengo
everyone
ganas
to
de este
experience the
juego.
end result.
Visual efectos visuales.
Hi, I'm Lauren Nadal. I'm a VFX
Lauren
artist
Nadal,
on
okay.
Subnautica
No,
2.
Nadal.
Here you can see me prototyping the Leviathan's mood feature using shaders in Unreal Engine 5.
Shaders, ok,
The
claro,
FX
tiene
has to
sentido.
translate the gameplay
Este
into
juego
visual
tiene que tener
cues for the
una
player,
capacidad
but
visual
also it
increíble,
needs to
que
sell
pena que
the
no lo voy a
idea
poder
that
jugar
this
con
is an
esta
alien
patata.
creature, not just a gameplay element. Let's take a look at its exhaust vents. Different layers of the particle system
O sea,
create this
respira
effect.
por
We ask
la
questions
branquia, ¿no?
like, is
por
this
los
emitting
tubitos estos,
energy?
por esos
Does it
tubitos
need
que
more
están ahí.
bubbles? We start from
Con
a simple
esto.
base
Respira con esto, gente.
and then we continue to iterate
Pero esto es
until
diferente,
the
esto tiene
final
un color
product
diferente,
we'll
¿no?
get to see in the game. Thank you for watching
Que el
and see
otro.
you soon.
Habrá diferentes colores.
Hi, I am Antonio,
Antonio.
AI gameplay lead in Subnautica 2. Today I want to show you how we create creature behaviors. We use what we call classic AI. Here you can see Unreal Engine behavior trees.
Ajá.
In this demo, I want to distract the Leviathan with flares.
Oh,
To achieve
hacerlo con
that, I will
bengalas.
be using our stimulus system.
Viene bien porque las
As you
bengalas
can-
prácticamente no se utilizan en ningún Subnautica. Está muy bien eso, que le hayan dado una utilidad a algo que... Están los dos Subnauticas, en el Subnautica 1 y en el Veru 0, pero que no le dan la utilidad que le deberían de dar.
See, it's pretty easy to add nodes, conditions, and connect them like a flowchart. Once the game is running, the
Ah, qué
creature
guapo
will
la animación
follow
de la
this
bengala.
blueprint to decide what to do.
¿Vale?
And
El leviatán
There
hace
it
eso
goes.
que no sabemos qué
the
es.
Leviathan is now chasing the flare instead of me. Pretty cool.
Y persigue la bengala en
Our
vez
main
de-
goal with
Oh,
creatures
interesante.
was to make them feel reactive. We have improved the hero trees to use dual utility reasoning. So the creature is constantly reevaluating the situation in real time. Of course, it is difficult to process all this information.
Claro,
We have developed
sí,
powerful
es
debugging tools
difícil.
so designers can actually see what's happening. Can't wait for you to discover all the cool behaviors we have created.
Thanks for watching. Want to know more?
Sí, quiero
Come
saber
join our
más.
Discord and follow our
El
social
Discord,
channels.
ok.
Later.
Redes sociales, hasta luego. Bye bye. Hostia, pues ha sido interesante, ¿eh? Ha sido interesante. Pues nada, gente. Suscribiros al canal de Subnautica. Escribir Subnautica y ya está. Y bye bye.